Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Scott McTominay. On to Cole. Teammates available. Campbell. And danger averted. Well read. Andriy Shevchenko. Now with Alonso. Luis Diaz. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Guti. Michael Laudrup. Now with Müller. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Marquisio. Andriy Shevchenko. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Müller. Modric. Luis Diaz. Figo. And Diaz has it. Laudrup. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Opportunity it is. Andriy Shevchenko. And intercepting it. Michael Laudrup. Luis Diaz. Claudio Marquisio. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Müller. Müller! The crossbar got in the way. Andrew Robertson. It's with Makelele. And on to Alonso. Luis Diaz. And the ball with Shevchenko. And Diaz has it. The ball with Luka Modric. They do pass the ball with authority. Very quick thinking there. Laudrup. On to Guti. Now with Marquisio. Michael Laudrup. Andriy Shevchenko. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Gerd Müller. And the advantage is with PSG, but play is halted this time. Free kick. Substitution for Real Madrid. And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish, and these Real fans are certainly playing their part. There's probably going to be one more big chance coming their way. Can they take it, though?
Well, sometimes you need inspiration from your goalkeeper.
Well, he's pulled off a decent save here, but more importantly, they stay on level terms.
Danger averted. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides had their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable to take advantage of. A bit disappointing, really, as I was expecting more.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Nice against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Alexander-Arnold, Modric, Shevchenko, Xabi Alonso. He continues his run, must take the lead here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, let's just see again how Alexander-Arnold delivered this cross into such a good area. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Figo. Well, the pass not finding its target. Luis Figo. And the ball with Shevchenko. Scholes. Well, great read there to intercept. Andriy Shevchenko. And the ball with Figo. Can he finish? And in the back of the net for PSG, their lead extended to 2 now.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Luis Figo. Throw in goes to Nice. Pele. Determined defending. Ronaldinho. And a fine stop. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Good use of advantage. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, the danger is still there. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So the second half is underway, and really it was a dizzying performance from Paris Saint-Germain in the first 45. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Plenty of support here. Superbly read and executed. Figo. Oh, he's through here. Diaz. Spot on with that tackle. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. And the ball with Figo. Shevchenko. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So a personnel change then. 3 goals without reply. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, a disappointing touch, and now a corner. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Luis Diaz, Figo. And Diaz has it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Just going to be a double substitution. Stam. Musiala. Now Harry Kane. Nicely timed tackle. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Forlan! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Claude Makelele. And the ball with Figo. Alexander-Arnold. Very effective passing sequence. And Modric carries it forward. Well, let's see what he does next. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Barella. Gareth Bale. Steven Gerrard. Gerrard. What can he do with it now? Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Messi. Really well positioned. Andriy Shevchenko. And a good take under duress there. And almost at the interval, and a story of PSG chasing the game. Stuart, what have you made of their first half performance?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here, and the big question from a PSG point of view, can they battle back? Andrew Robertson. Alonso. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Oh, fine stop. Maldini doing his job defensively. Xabi Alonso. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
And into the last 30 minutes now. Can they find a gap in the defence? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. That's useful play. Forlan. Was it a great clearance? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Shevchenko. Luis Diaz. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Well, he's certainly not alone. And Makalele was able to deal with the danger. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Substitution it is for PSG. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee says enough is enough. That's the end of the game. It's a defeat for PSG. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Evander. And a simple clearance, a good one. Can he put them in front? In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here it is again. And when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Well, away they go again. What effect will that goal have on Chelsea? We're going to find out. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Hazard with others to team up with. The clearance wasn't decisive. Evander. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And he clears the danger. Will it be? Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, no danger now. Alessandro Del Piero. Could be threatening. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And Chelsea win the corner. Campbell taking care of his defensive duties. Cleared away comprehensively. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can they keep it out? Danger averted. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, underway once again, and Chelsea left with the proverbial mountain to climb in the second half. Capdevila. Enzo Fernandez. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Andriy Shevchenko. Fernandez. Hazard. And into the last 30 minutes now. He's managed to lose his marker. Magnificent. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And putting paid to the danger. Andre Ratsiu. He has teammates around him. Just the challenge that was required. Evander. Ten minutes to go then. using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, as we approach full-time, Paris Saint-Germain absolutely coasting to victory, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Can he do it? There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And there's the final whistle, and we can confirm a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Modric. Emmanuel Petit. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate!
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal.
And the ball is moving again. And the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Intercepting it intelligently. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And it's opening up. Ter Stegen with a great save. Danger averted by Sol Campbell. Oh, that's a fine pass. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Andrew Robertson. Alonso. Robertson. Well, no danger now. Shevchenko. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, approaching the half-time interval and PSG still trailing here. Stuart, what have you made of their first half performance?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking.
Chance to equalise. It's gone in! A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So, a level contest, 1-1. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Petit. No panic, just passing. Well, showing good patience. Clears it away. Alessandro Bastoni.